Vanakkam. Welcome to another episode of Indulge-Express Auto. And today we have for you the beautiful GT line Volkswagen Taigun. Now, you might say that what is special about the Taigun, but this is the new GT line. And what I'm driving today is not that big 1.5 liter engine, four-cylinder wonder house, cylinder deactivation, blah, blah, blah engine. What I'm driving today is the basic 1 liter TSI with a 6-speed automatic transmission and one that is quite powerful in its own right and fuel efficient too, as per the company claim, of course. But okay, let us now delve a little deeper into the characteristics of this vehicle and see that why this makes a perfect sense as, let's say, a family vehicle and a SUV that you can use every day for every purpose. So the GT line has blacked out parts of it. I particularly love this part of the grille, the big VW logo, the front air dam gives it a butch look. Now, in this line, again, I'll come back to what the GT line is. This has been blackened out, if you know what I mean, to give it a more sporty look. LED headlamps, halogen fog lamps. Over here, of course, you have the new design alloy wheels. You can see the VW logo very prominently here. Classic, simple, straight cut lines. I like the black treatment of the mirror and the roof rails over here. Again, as I said, very classic, simple treatment of the car here. You have drum brakes at the rear in this particular vehicle because it's the 1 liter, I guess. But coming back to the rear lights, I think this connected shape is very beautiful. You know, the LED light bar that goes from one end to the other. I think it is really awesome. Gives the car a very nice, fancy look. And you know where it came first, no? The Porsche Cayenne. But hey, same family, younger sister, smaller thing, whatever you want to call it. But that's what it is. Let's take a look at the boot space here. The boot is nice, not very deep. It means you can pick up your luggage and put it inside. Of course, you have your toolkit here and a first aid kit that is here. I wouldn't say it's class leading space. What I would say is that it is useful, functional place for an average family where you can keep all your stuff in, and whether you are riding within the city or you're taking a long trip down the country, hey, this works in all purposes. Now let's take a look at the interiors and tell you what is so special about that. Post that, we'll look at the engine, go for a small drive, and I'll give you my conclusion. The interiors are classic Volkswagen, understated, but they look very refined and premium. For example, if you start with the seats, they are in leatherette and they have fabric here. If you see the overall front console, I just love this brushed kind of a treatment that's here. There are ambient lights here, which you can't see right now perfectly because it's not that dark. You have a nice big touch screen here that is for your infotainment and your car systems. That all comes from here. This, of course, can be switched off or switched off from here. And then you have a nice bright cluster here. You know, I am not really a big fan of all those fancy digital clusters. I like this classic two needle kind of a layout with a multi-information display in between. You also have a full automatic climate control here. This, of course, is the 6-speed auto gearbox settings. Two USB-C ports. Now, this is called progressive thinking because more and more phones are now going on to USB-C. So I really like this part. And of course, you have a 12-volt socket here to power other things. The handbrake, well, in an era of electronic parking brakes, this is manual. I really don't know if I like that feeling. You have a useful cubby hole, two places for glass holders. A multifunction steering wheel here, out of which I love this feel of the volume control here. I'll switch this off for the moment because of the noise factor. You can change tracks, everything right from your information display in the center, voice activated commands, and your cruise control are all present here, as are the switches for receiving phone calls. Whatever you want to do, it's all present on this multifunction steering wheel. You can adjust it for height over here, a wiper stalk, and light. This thing classically, the indicator stalk is on the left, wipers on the right. You don't have a start stop button, good old fashioned turning the key. That's good also maybe in some ways. And again, one fact I really like about this car, which is missing on a lot of cars today, is that it doesn't have a sunroof. I absolutely think that is not required for India. So this is as far as the seating in the front is concerned. Let us take a look in the back. Let me sit there and show you how the back is, whether it is suitable or not. With 2,651 of wheelbase, we have more than adequate space at the back. I mean, I am quite a large person and I find it comfortable to sit here. This front seat has been pushed quite a lot back. Even then, I have enough leg room, I have enough headroom, and enough place to flex my shoulders. This is not a five-seater car, as people will normally tell you. This is a pakka four-seater. For four people, it's very comfortable. It's got nice air vents at the back. Again, it's got two USB-C charging spots. And here is my favorite feature, an armrest with two small cup holders. Overall, the black theme continues at the back. You see the airbag signs here because this has curtain airbags. 6 airbags are standard on this car, and it's 5-star Euro NCAP rated. So it's quite a safe car as well. And overall, I feel that it feels compact. The roof spacing is good and the seats are comfortable. This is how good as the interior is. Now, what I would like to do is actually take a look at the engine and then we'll go for a test drive. Of course, the heart of any vehicle is the engine, and it's the performance of the engine that makes a huge difference to any vehicle. The So here we are. At the heart, as I said, this is a 1 liter 3-cylinder engine, does about 113 horses and gives you about 178 Newton meters of torque. You can see that it's built very proper. I like the way the whole engine is set out here. It's set back properly. You have a crush zone here. You can see that it's not a large, it's compact engine and it's packaged properly. Of course, you know what this particular version, of course, is with a 6-speed automatic, but you can also get a 6-speed manual with this. But you know what I'm telling you over here doesn't really make sense till I drive the vehicle, and when I drive the vehicle, I'll tell you how well it actually performs. But for now, let's just get behind the driving seat and take a quick drive. So now we are driving the Taigun. And you know, the greatest feature about this car is the comfort with which it drives. As I said initially, I had a bit of a apprehension that, you know, this is a 3-cylinder 1-liter engine with only 113 horses, 178 Nm of torque. But I think the engine and the gearbox combination is just about perfect. And it's a very comfortable car to drive and gives you very good ride and handling. I think this is the ideal family car for you. And it is a car I would definitely recommend for you to have in your garage. So, you know, now you have seen the salient features of the car. We spoke about the whole exteriors of the car. We spoke about the interiors. I showed you the engine and we went for a drive. Frankly, as I told you earlier, this thing with a 1-liter 3-cylinder 113 horses, 178 Nm. I thought, you know, that it may not be really adequate in a vehicle like this, but I was really surprised with the performance, and I think it is very good. Yes, this GT version does miss a few features which maybe its competitors have. But then some of those features are good, which are missing. For example, as I said, I absolutely dislike that bloody sunroof in a car. This one doesn't have it. I'm so happy. Personally, I love black interiors. A lot of people don't, but hey, it works for me. It's got automatic climate control. It's got most of the stuff that is there. Couple of features I personally miss, which is a start stop, that is keyless entry. And what I also miss is an electronic parking brake in an era when you are stuck in so much of stop and go traffic. Other than that, I think it's a brilliant engine. The interior space is good. So it overall makes a good value proposition. Did I say value? I cannot say value before I tell you what the price of this car is. And this car is priced at approximately 15,63,000 ex showroom. Little bit it may vary here and there depending what you are, but this is the price of the car, and I think at that price it represents a very good value. So I hope you enjoyed being with me on this drive, and I was very happy to bring you this car. And I look forward to bringing you another very nice car, something that may be truly groundbreaking by next week. Let's see where it goes. Till then, drive safe, buckle up, don't drink and drive, and thank you for watching our channel.